drama in Rajya Sabha just a few hours before it was scheduled to go on a break. The upper house was rocked by MPs protesting on the issue of human rights abuses of Tamils in Sri Lanka, with the AIADMK MPs leading the way and the DMK following suit. If these pictures are clear enough, you can see that the BJP MP Purushottam Rupala was interrupted. This ruckus took place while Congress MP Renuka Chaudhary was in the chair, and she told the MPs, and I quote, not to behave like animals. The Congress leadership is now seeking an explanation from Ms. Chaudhary.
ये प्लीज नीचे करिए, मुझे हाउस दिखना चाहिए। नीचे करिए, मुझे हाउस दिखना चाहिए।
The compulsory registration of callers using public telephone book 2000.
Number of persons living around railway tracks.
Joining us is CNN IBN's Maria Shakil from outside Parliament. Maria, what exactly happened? The AIADMK and DMK MPs were protesting, they broke a mic, and that's when Renuka Chaudhary asked them to quote-unquote not behave like animals.
Around 2:30, Ananya, Rajya Sabha resumed, and there were two parallel events that were happening on the floor of the House. Salman Khurshid was making his statement related to Italian Marines, and the DMK and AIADMK MPs who have been protesting through the day, they were continuing with their protests. At the same time, as soon as Salman Khurshid finished his statement, we are told that Purushottam Rupala of BJP, because today is the private members' bill day, so he was reading his bill. That was the time when AIADMK and DMK MPs went to his chair and they tried to snatch the paper. And on the chair was Renuka Chaudhary, of the Congress spokesperson, and that is when she told the protesting MPs to not behave like animals. That was the immediate provocation which in fact forced them, we are told, they went and they tried to in fact drag the microphone as well. In this entire chaos, DMK MP Trichy Shiva, we are told, almost fainted on the floor of the House. Ambulance was called as well, and then within 20 to 30 minutes we saw him moving out of Rajya Sabha. The House was adjourned, and it has been adjourned till 22nd. But then Renuka Chaudhary was seen leaving Parliament, but we are told that senior Congress floor managers called her and they have sought her explanation.
All right, the Congress asking for an explanation from Renuka Chaudhary for the use of that language on the floor of the House. But what happens to all the important legislation that Parliament was scheduled to take up, because the House now going on a recess, there's a long holy break, and Parliament reconvenes again on the 22nd of April. There were important bills that needed to be taken up in Parliament. What happens to that? Reforms taking a hit now.
That's right, Ananya. Only silver lining of this Parliament session was that the anti-rape bill was passed, and clearly because of a lot of backroom channel talks that went ahead for that. But yes, several important bills, including food security bill and company bill, which the government was planning to take up in this session, has not been taken up. And as you rightly said, reforms have taken a clear backing. And when the House resumes on 22nd, we'll have to wait and see as to how much of this reform agenda is the government able to push ahead.